Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Celtics have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against the Brooklyn Nets? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and we have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here,
we
man.
We need you courtside.
Oh,
we
man,
need you
it feels so
courtside.
much better being with you guys and them other two.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown on the wing. He's paired with Tatum. Daniel Tice out there with Williams. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Nets, the front court spots filled by Harrison Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Kenny, your teammate Akeem Olajuwon, a lead on both ends. Who do you think is the best all-around big man in the game right now?
Well, as great as Akeem was, you know, Shaq was probably just the greatest ball handler as guys today. You know, you think about that, like Giannis and Embiid, those two come to mind. They probably would have gave it to Shaq, but he would have had his shit.
Now, here's Walker.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to KD. Tries it from 19. Let's keep it alive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now, here's Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Over Irving. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Harden against Brown. Goes up with a strike. Harden, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He and I spoke about the importance of taking at least one game on the road. He said, we understand that they're comfortable at home. It's our job to make them uncomfortable. Guys, they know that a win here in this first game could set the tone for the rest of this series.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, Kevin Durant following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. That's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. For the players, NBA contracts are guaranteed, but we also see performance incentives. I'm sure that's got to be a motivator, right, with those incentives in that contract.
If that motivates you to play, then something's wrong with you, an incentive.
Because you should love the play.
Because the guaranteedness of being there and the wanting to win should motivate you anything more than anything else.
And honestly, like, most guys, this sounds crazy, but they don't really know all the language in the contract. They just know it's got a G at the end of it. It's guaranteed. Because, like, you really don't think about that stuff. And you sure as heck don't think about it in the heat of the battle.
Now, Tatum. James Harden missing on the 3. Tice, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Tice has got 5 points so far.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
The pass to Harden to stop the run. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Passes it to Tatum. Unloads. That one a little long. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Have to rush Harden off that line. He's downright lethal from out there.
Walker looking for an opening. Outside Tatum. Back to Walker. Here he goes. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Launches it. A rebound by the Celtics. Kenny, you played in so many different kind of offensive styles and systems during your basketball career. What stands out as your favorite?
Favorite was the Rockets. So that was the best style of play that I enjoyed most.
Yeah, I think you make a great call. You know, people would think like as a guard, you'd want to just have more opportunity to be the focal point, but the reality is we'd rather win.
Without question.
You'd much rather play with a great big in our era who could dominate the paint because the role reverses. They basically become your point guards because they're playing out double teams. And now you're getting to catch guys in transition running at you where you can be more effective.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Tatum from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Austin's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Harris against Walker. Over Harris. Boston, no good that time either. The Nets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. From deep, Harden, that's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Now that's a nice stop and pop by Harden. Shoots almost every shot at a high level.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Evan Fournier comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Walker. Here's Thompson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Tice. He has 5. Now the pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Tice, a tip in on the offensive rebound. Tice has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for them. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at that.
No less.
And here's Walker. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Thompson passes to Tatum. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Durant. Harden with a screen on Tice. Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tice. Fournier with the screen on Katie. 5 on the clock. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Well, you know he's feeling it when he's taking these kinds of shots, guys. Tatum, very confident with his stroke.
Pass to Harden. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Boston shooting their first foul shot of the night. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
There's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
Harden finds Griffin. To end the run. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Pritchard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Harden against Smart. Harden can't hit. Boston leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a lowly 30% to start this game. Here's Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3. Here's Boston now. Now Tatum. Goes back up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll return shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Williams is out there with Thompson. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Kenny, as a former point guard, how would you construct the perfect shooting guard to complement your game?
My game?
Yep.
Oh, all you got to do is be on the floor, baby. Yeah, he's going to be
Let
good.
it happen.
Just
let it happen.
Let it happen. Now, for me, I love guys with a high energy. So that's why I love playing. Just guys that have high batteries, because at times I would kind of get too cerebral. And then he would pull me up and just make me emotional. I like guys. Just get emotionally in the game instead of I'm reading the situation. This guy, no. Just play hard.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because my guy, John Starks, is the same exact way. He was just a great competitor. Like, that moment never got too big, because he always felt like I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Jordan with a screen on Teague. Count the basket. Irving's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
He's starting to find himself out there now. He's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Brown inside. Harris is there. Teague for three. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The dish now to Irving. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
For Boston, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And Teague is a little reserved, but he's a natural leader, a guy who commands respect, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And we heard about market size mattering less to players these days, guys, but then we see summers where all the big free agents go to Los Angeles and New York. So, Kenny, which is it?
Well, there's two aspects of it. There's endorsements, and then there's quality of life. In the small markets, catching fire on the marketing front is sometimes much more difficult, but there could be a better quality of life. In a big city, you could be marketed, and then all of a sudden you start losing, and the quality of life goes down.
Yeah, and the reality is the fact that when we played, there was only a couple games a week on national television. Now every game that every NBA team plays, is on national television. The impact of social media. They're just, you can be a superstar in a small market today. Doesn't matter. Look at Giannis. You look at Durant and OKC, Westbrook. You can be as big a star in any market in today's game.
Smart, no good on the free throw.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now Teague, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. 5 to shoot. Teague with the ball. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother.
Now here's Brown. Back to Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tice has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the three ball is good. Looking at the top 5 picks in the 2018 draft, Kenny, all of them have shown good play, tremendous promise. But if you could choose one for your team, which one would it be? I mean, with Doncic and Young and Jackson and Ayton.
If I had to go over and pick it now,
there's so many of them.
Man, I'm going straight with Doncic.
I mean, there could be only one. It's not even close.
Yeah,
Doncic is the only guy on that list that, when it's all said and done, he's got a chance to be a top 10 all-time player.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? A more aggressive deadlift shrimp.
Ooh, I think even more than that. To me, he's a combination. I heard Larry and Magic. He's a combination of Larry and LeBron. Because
I can see that.
Magic wasn't like the scorer that those two are. Like, those guys are scorers.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
And then great passing ability. And the other thing about him, he's a better athlete, and he's a tremendous rebounder. I mean, that guy is special.
Walker's checked in for the Celtics. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to KD. Here's the 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Boston leading by 12. Now here's Brown. Outside Teague. Harris against Brown. Into the left. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan. For 3, Durant. The rebound by the Celtics.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
With the growth of the G League, guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds. There are more players NBA ready. Good or bad, Kenny?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand. Exactly. They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go.
Right.
I think 3 rounds is necessary now. There's too many basketball players overseas now that are infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed. Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second round. And so I think now you push that to the 3rd round, and you make that the make-good round. Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
the Nets, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Jordan. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Williams. And Evan Fournier subbed in for T. And here's Irving. 7 points in the game.
Exceptional play from Harden. He has the poise to turn a bad situation into a good one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Throw good, James Harden.
No question, the Beard is as dynamic an offensive talent as you will find.
Here's Walker. Outside Tatum from downtown. James Harden with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin. Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. He's off on the second. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Led by as many as 14 points. A 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Durant. Harden with a screen on Tatum. From the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Good. Durant's got his second bucket. Celtics leading by 8. Now Walker. And there's the pass to Tatum from the arc. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hard to guard Durant without fouling. His size and length overwhelms most defenders.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And KD drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Walker dishes to Fournier. Passes it to Walker. Dishes it to Tatum. Shot clock at 3 for 3. Fournier. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Brown outside. Griffin kicks to Harden. They get the rebound. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Harden outside. He dishes it to Brown. With the drive. Feeds it to Griffin. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Green, he's checked in for Durant. Both free throws good from Griffin. The Celtics with the lead. Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
1:27 left in the second quarter. Pritchard passes to Tatum. There's the drive. He gets that one. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Love when Tatum puts it on the floor now. Superb at driving right to the basket and has excellent speed to get there.
And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Thank you. And Clark, has there ever been a smoother transition from on-court star to broadcast mainstay than what we've seen and heard with Kenny Smith?
Very much like his game, Kenny Smith smoothly stepping from the court to the broadcast booth. And, you know, he's been fantastic in his role with the NBA as a broadcaster. And, you know, he's been part of the NBA family for decades now. And he's done it at a high level.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Griffin a screen on Walker. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Thompson a screen on Hart. Pritchard up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. And he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. 5 seconds left here in the second. And stolen by Fournier. No good that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
Well, their offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The front court spots filled by Harrison Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Jordan in at the pivot, manning the middle. Irving for three, sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And it's Walker penetrating over Irving, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Nets trail by 6. Jordan sets the pick for Irving. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Boston shooting 40% from the field. Walker with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Walker's got 7.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him.
Pass to Harden. On deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's in the gym range, Kevin. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 7. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. A rebound by the Nets. In the corner, Irving with it. Lets it go with the 3. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. And Walker kicks to Williams. Tice with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Shot's good by Walker.
Walker has such an excellent feel for the mid-range game, and he does a nice job recognizing when to shoot it from there.
Now, here is Harden. 17 points in the game. The pass to Irving. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum down low. Guarded by Harris. Tatum's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ball's knocked loose. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Jordan. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Harden. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside Tatum. And it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Harden. Jordan with the screen on Tice. They get it back. Out to Harris. The 3. And no good that time. Celtics leading by 10. Brown feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And Brown drops them both. Nets trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williams passes to Tatum.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Walker. Kept alive by Boston. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
From deep, Walker. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Harden to end the cold streak, and it's blocked.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Walker the pass to Williams. Walker against Dinwiddie. Walker's shot is off. Now here's Harden. He's got 17. He kicks to Dinwiddie. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Dinwiddie against Walker.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Harden against Brown. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Durant's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Here's Walker. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. The pass to Harden. It's up a three. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Then for the Celtics, Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Fournier comes in for Daniel Tice. And Smart subbed in for Walker. Celtics leading by 6. Smart passes to Thompson. Brown right side. And here's Griffin. He has 5. And the Nets with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside for Griffin. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Smart. Now the feed to Thompson. Tatum passes to Fournier. Thompson, a screen on Green. Both loose. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
They throw good, James Harden.
And, you know, after being a 6th man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Boston leading by 5. Kicks it to Fournier. Passes to Pritchard. They can use a bucket. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. And he drives in. Tatum finds Smart. Here's Fournier, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Boy, the deceptively long reach of Fournier, he really extends his release going into the defense off the drop.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That free throw, no good.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Good on the second free throw. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 6. Harden scanning the floor. Outside Griffin. Drives to the hoop. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtic shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Smart misses. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 9-1 run right now. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden outside. Outside Griffin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. The first one falls. Irving's checked in for James Harden. Blake Griffin hits them both. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Thompson. Tatum on the wing. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 16 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Griffin down low, working on Thompson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. He's off on the first. So we can't get either to fall.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Now here's Tatum. Smart misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston leading by 7. Fournier in the corner. Back to Tatum. Sinks the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
We're playing play to play, okay? Great job scoring, coming down, directing the ball, being up to touch, making everything difficult, rebounding every time the right way. Be us, no shortcuts.
Well, got to respect what he just said during that break, encouraging his guys to rebound and defend.
And Kevin, highlighting how important fundamental basketball is. Solid defense and aggressive rebounding gets you wins in this league.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. On the court right now for the Celtics, Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Williams. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Here now is Dinwiddie, following Evan Fournier's 3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Now Walker. Williams, a screen on Irving. Shot's good by Walker.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Walker. Tice sets a screen for Walker. Takes it inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
James Harden, he is checked in for Brooklyn.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And, you know, the pure combination of speed and confidence makes Walker a great talent. He feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anybody and never backs up.
Now here's Durant. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Durant. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. Celtics leading by 15. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range, Fournier pulls it down.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Durant. There's the three. A rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Williams, a screen on Harden. Stolen by Harden. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Fournier with the ball. And the pass to Tice. On the wing, Brown. 6 to shoot. Tice with a screen on Harris. Brown, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Irving can't get it to go.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Walker goes in, and so Boston again turning it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Now, here is Irving. Harden right side. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Here's Walker. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And stolen by Fournier. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Fournier. Fournier's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
New group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Joe Harris. Landry Shamet's checked in for James Harden. And it's Crawford in for Kyrie Irving. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Ojale is checked in for Daniel Tice. Neesmith comes in for Fournier. Green is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Ojale. Green with a screen on Durant. Snatched away. Pass to Crawford. Back to Durant. From deep. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. And here is Neesmith. He feeds it to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Right side Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Durant. And they get it. And then Durant with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Shamet. Good on the three-point shot.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Williams, a screen on Crawford. Floats it up for Williams. And finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Crawford. Durant deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Crawford, no luck. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Teague, the pass to Williams. Out to the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. There's the pass to Ojale. Here's Neesmith. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Goes up again. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Now Crawford. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Teague.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Teague. Driving in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
When Teague drives, he's really good at baiting his defender into giving him a path to the lane or committing the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Nets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Shamet with it, passes it to Crawford. An easy 2 points on the layup. Crawford's got his first basket of the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Ojale, and here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Luwawu, the pass to Shamet. And he comes up with the deuce. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And guys, what a nice performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And he can't hit the second. Nets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Crawford passes to Shamet. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
At the line for the Celtics, Agent Pritchard. At the line for
2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Crawford outside. Back to Shamet. Here's the floater. Here's Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.